You don't just kill a man because you disagree with him, or because they were born into different countries or follow different religion. None of that should ever be a reason to kill anyone. Yet, after thousands of years, humanity still hasn't learned this simple truth. So have you ever stopped to really think about why this is? Why do these differences, things we were simply born into, cause such a deep division and hatred? Have you ever thought about who you really are when we strip down all the colors, beliefs, religions, and all the other stuff you were taught just because you happen to be born here or there? That is literally the only difference between us. Why do we let those things separate us so deeply? Strip them away and you will find we all have small differences, tiny gifts that make each of us unique. Some are good with music, some with math, some are amazing athletes, but deep down we are all exactly the same. All we need is good food, a good amount of sleep, and to be loving. Not just to be loved, which is of course nice, but to become a loving human being. This is the ultimate happiness that can happen in your life. I know, sometimes it's very hard. Sometimes you'd rather just avoid someone, or worse, you'd rather hurt or kill someone instead of talking to them. But you need to realize violence could never lead to peace, only to more suffering. You see, you don't need to be scared to speak about what happened, because all sort of tough things happens to everyone. If you start communicating this, more good can come of it. Bad stuff can be prevented, and you might help others along the way. What is it all about? Society creating inequalities, people being scared, not having enough peace or food, some running from the conflict, some creating mayhem, doing terrible things under the hood of anonymity, abusing hospitality of other countries or people. But how do we prevent this? We need strict rules, and we need to put in place strict punishment for breaking them. This isn't kindergarten anymore. It's not enough just to say you'll better behave next time, when they have already killed or raped another innocent human beings. Hurting others only creates more scarred, damaged humans, scarred for life, scared to talk about it, and possibly going off the rails, hurting even more innocent in the process. This is a vicious cycle, and we need not to be afraid to break it. We need to teach how to be loving human beings, how to recognize hurt, to share, to heal, and to take responsibility for what we have created in the world.